time needed, we go through a couple of those things.
Welcome back to American Warrior Radio right here on AM 1300 WMEL, sponsored by AVET Project. Glenn, that was a pretty good interview we had with those guys.
Oh, that was an excellent interview, and what an outstanding program for World War II veterans, and for the rest of us who, you know, Korea follows, and then Vietnam, and so forth and so on. Just hang in there. Our time will come. I'm not rushing my time to be eligible, to tell you the truth.
But the neat thing is, and we've got a great guest on the line. We'll get to him in just a moment. The neat thing is, if folks want to get involved, they can. SpaceCoastHonorFlight.org, or if you're somewhere else in the nation, you can easily find out. Just go to the website. Just to look up Honor Flight. Google Honor Flight.
Google or Yahoo Honor
Exactly.
Flight, you'll get it.
You'll find your way there, because it's a heck of a mission. I really appreciate them visiting with us today, and hopefully you all out there in Radioland got something out of that, because it's like I said, very worthwhile. We got a lot of things happening here on the Space Coast. One of them is the Vietnam and All Veterans of Brevard annual reunion. Happens to be something special, and I'll let our guest. We have one of the leaders of the VVB's reunion, Don Wassmer, on the line. Can you hear us, Don?
Yes, I can, Darren. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. I wanted to reserve for you, what number reunion is this? This is a special one.
Yeah, this is a special one. This is our 25th reunion. It's the largest annual veterans reunion that we know of in the country. And, yeah, it's 25 years we're doing this. And even with the weather this weekend not looking so good, we're still going to go ahead with this. We can't stop it. It's taken on a life of its own when you get into it that long.
Well, you've got a lot of momentum built up after 25 years. The silver anniversary, that's impressive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tomorrow will be the wall escort. That's the beginning of the whole event.
Describe that, Don.
We begin we have our own replica of the Vietnam Memorial Wall from Washington. Ours is almost 300 feet long, and ours travels around the country, and this is the beginning of the traveling season. It begins with our reunion. We start at the BCC campus in Cocoa on Clear Lake Road. We'll be leaving there at 10 a.m. There'll be 1,000 or 2,000 bikes. Then a lot of cars, car clubs, vehicles of all kinds escorting the wall from Cocoa down to Wickham Park, which is where we have the reunion, and then tomorrow we will be assembling the wall and putting it up after we arrive at the park.
Now, Don, how much does it cost to participate in this motorcycle escort?
Absolutely nothing involved with the reunion costs any money at all. It's all free.
Hey, that's our favorite word here at American Warrior Radio, and that's the second time we've got to say it today, Glenn.
Yep. Second time for free. Thanks, Don.
Totally free. The entertainment, the only money you spend is whatever food you buy from the vendors, or clothing, or souvenirs, whatever it is you want to purchase. But the entertainment, attending the entire reunion, and the wall escort, and everything is free.
And that's something special nowadays. Now, you've been hosting it for 25 years there at Wickham Park. Describe, now, so if somebody comes there and they're from out of town, or maybe they're from here in Melbourne, they don't have to pay for parking. They don't have to pay to see the entertainment. They don't have to pay to visit the wall and pay their respects to those that were fallen. Really, like you said, just so how is it a fundraiser for the Vietnam and All Veterans of Brevard?
Well, the way we pay for this is the vendors that come here, the commercial vendors, the fees that they pay, the T-shirts that we sell from our quartermaster tent, and the beer that we sell. We're the only ones that can sell beer at the event. So basically, those three things are what pays for the entire event.
And what kind of lineup are you looking at for musical entertainment this year?
We've got a lot of local events. We don't have any big-name out-of-town events, but we're kind of hoping that if any of the guys are here for Runaway Country are in the neighborhood and want to come up on the stage, we'd be more than happy to open the mic up and let them perform if they choose to. But we have a lot of local talent, a lot of really good bands. We've got the Pocket Change coming back again this year. Those are the guys that did the rhythm and blues stuff from the 60s. They're awesome, awesome group. And a couple of other groups that we've seen before that people have been very happy with. They're coming back. And Um, it's a 4-day event. It goes from next Thursday through Sunday. Entertainment begins in the afternoon, runs till midnight every day, except Sunday. Sunday is closing ceremonies, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is entertainment from noon till midnight.
And Don, how many people are you anticipating to go out there? And I got to follow on when you give me that number.
That's always a tricky question. Since we charge no admission and it's a very large park and people come and go 24 hours a day, all we can do is estimate. We estimated it. Some people say 50,000 people, but we have no idea. People come from all over the country to this. They schedule their vacations a year in advance. Local people come. And this is an all-veterans event. That's the important thing. This is not a Vietnam thing. This is an all-veterans event. And not only do we have the Vietnam Wall, but we've also got the panels that have the names of all the people who died in 2011 in the Gulf War, the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. So this is a place for not just those old guys from Vietnam, but also our kids to come to, and exactly what happens. I've got 3 sons that served in the Army, and they get to see the names of the people they served with at the same time as I get to see the guys I served with.
And you mentioned how widespread it is. Honestly, I've been there a number of years, and I think our first trip was in '03. I've seen license plates from Alaska, Montana, Maine. I mean, literally, you draw people from all over the nation.
Yeah, we do. And matter of fact, as our wall travels around the country after the reunion to other parts of the country, it sort of advertises the reunion because people get to know where Brevard County is. So, yeah, it's fantastic. It's a wonderful experience every year.
And besides people obviously staying in hotels in the local area, is there camping available out at Wickham Park for them? And do you happen to even have a feel for whether there might still be some spots left? Because I know, like you say, people plan a year in advance or longer to come to these.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the park expanded the campground to accommodate all the people that come into this event every year. They've been constantly, it's fantastic what they've been doing as far as improving this park. I don't know if there's any spots still available. There may still be in the unimproved areas, but they always find places to fit people in here. The park is absolutely magnificent. We're very lucky to have it. It's a beautiful park that we do have here, and yeah, the campground is awesome. They've made some spectacular improvements in the facilities in the campground. It's just a great time.
And you were talking about the opening ceremony earlier. What time's that going to start at, Don?
Okay, the opening ceremony actually it will be Monday night, and that begins at 6 p.m. at the wall. And that's when all the local veterans groups come out and they lay their wreaths at the wall. And
it's something to see, really.
Yes, it is. And it's phenomenal. And like you said, this is the Korean vets come out, World War II vets come out, the Gold Star families come out. Every active veterans organization comes out and lays a wreath at the wall. It's pretty spectacular.
And we usually get some pretty good participation from Patrick Air Force Base and some of the other tenant units here on the Space Coast.
Yes, exactly. But we usually have some of the command officers come out and talk at opening ceremonies, and their chaplain will come out and speak with us. And we get a lot of cooperation from them helping us with the work, setting up and taking down. And it's fantastic to see all these active duty people come out with their families and join us. I mean, that's what it's all about.
And I want to throw this in there, just as Honor Flight, just as AVET Project, and so many other organizations, the VVB, Vietnam and All Veterans of Brevard, is a volunteer organization. So you right now, where are you at right now as we're speaking?
I am sitting on the side of the hill at the amphitheater.
And you're a volunteer. You're taking time out, and you've been doing this for how many years? You've been doing this, Don?
At least 16 years that I can remember. I've lost track. I mean, it's just part of our life. This is our family, actually.
But the reward.